3, 2, 1, click. This is Date With Us, a dating sim podcast where two lover girls, me, Kanisha,
and me, Claire,
date, mate, and rate cyber sweeties because every gamer needs a little love in their saves.
We're inviting you to join us for our digital debriefs about our pixelized paramours. Whether they're in visual novels, roguelites, or funky indie darlings, we'll dish on who we're romancing and if our choices really mattered.
It doesn't matter if you're here to get love, lust, or just the bus.
You'll get to know at least one worthwhile person. Yourself.
So, light some candles,
partake in a vice of your choosing,
and we'll give you the lowdown on the games to download.
Hello!
Hey, y'all.
It's another episode of Date With Us, a dating sim podcast. I'm now excited to say that Date With Us will officially be at PAX East. We're going to be there, y'all. So if you're excited...
Oh my God!
If you're excited to date with us, or if you know of good dating sims that are going to be on the floor at PAX, definitely let us know, because we're going to be there. And the other piece of housekeeping announcements that I'm trying to remember to do at the top of our episodes are that if you're enjoying your time here with us in the Date With Us community, give us a rate, give us a review. If you're not, don't. Turn it off.
5 stars.
But 5 stars. 5 stars all the way down. We are here once again to date with a guest, date with us as we finish. We're doing a 1-2 punch to finish our winter season of Hades and Hades 2. I don't know why I thought Kanisha was going to do another. Whoa!
Oh my God! Hades! Sangrias, I love you! Ooh, jumping.
Okay. We have another incredible guest here with us today. Shelby lives in the Midwest as a teacher of the deaf. When she's not teaching, she's probably getting sacked in Mario Kart against her son, taking pictures of her 5 cats, rolling dice for Dungeons and Dragons, editing her first book, or finding potential romance in video games. Shelby?
Hi, hello.
How are you?
Great, how
How
are
you
you?
doing? You know, we usually record these on the weekends. It's a weekday. We are all having squirrely after work energy. We're doing it.
This is going to be great. I can feel it.
Good. Thank
Yay.
God. Shelby, who's also known as PeachyCatXO on the internet, on Twitch, in the places. I feel like I kind of know a little bit about this, but actually not in that much detail. I would love to hear about your history with like dating sims and if you have a favorite.
So, like a lot of peers probably, I started out with just The Sims and getting like relationship, like fun tasks and stuff to do. And then just like watching the story kind of go on outside of that. So then I think like my next like big game with a dating sim was Stardew Valley. Fell in love with the whole romantic subplot, which was not the subplot to me. It's been the main plot to me every time with Sebastian. But that's
Yes!
Yeah. Oh
Yes!
yeah.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
maybe I'll romance someone else. No, I won't.
Maybe it'll be Sam. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be Sebastian again.
Maybe it will be Sebastian again. Gosh. Shelby, do you want to talk a little bit about your book before we dive into our New York Times question?
I don't know, do I?
I don't know. You said I might promo my book, so I wanted to give you the chance.
I might. I'm writing a romantasy
at the end if
series.
you'd rather.
Yeah, we can do it at the end. Let's do that. That sounds good. Yeah.
She is writing a romantasy series, and if you want to know more, you have to listen to this episode.
Bum, bum, bum.
Amazing. Well, as we are wont to do here on the Date With Us show, Kanisha and I have decided to fall in love while we also make a podcast. So we're doing the New York Times 36 questions to fall in love with anyone, and we would like to invite you to join us. Today, we are on the 11th question, which is originally take 4 minutes and tell your partner your life story in as much detail as possible. Because this is a public-facing podcast, and because, like, this is, you know, maybe what the people came for, but not in its entirety. Should we do, like, 90 seconds? 2 minutes? What are people feeling? 60 seconds to give us your whole life story?
We'll definitely like cut down though. You think? So what if we do 3 minutes and then cut it down?
What are you
So I'm
cutting?
hearing
What if,
no.
No. My thing is, what if it's all good?
You're like, what if it is all good? Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
I'm good with 2 minutes.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Not me.
Wow.
I'm waiting
Claire,
to
would
see if
you like
Kanisha
to go
volunteers me to
first?
go first.
Yeah. There it is.
All right, I'm gonna literally push go on a 2-minute timer. Okay, my name is Claire. I was born in Wisconsin to a single mom who very much wanted a child. Shout out Tammy. We love her.
Woo.
I played a lot of instruments growing up. I thought I was going to be a scientist. I thought I was going to be Bones. And then I realized that to be Bones, you have to go to 13 years of school after the first 13 years of school. And that's too much school. So I said no. And then I was like, maybe I'll be a political science person. And then I took one US environmental policy class in college, and it made me so sad that I said, never mind. And I stuck around to the theater parts of my life for about a decade, which is insane to say. I had a professional career in production management in the theater and live events industry, all at the same time. A beautiful series of romantic trials and tribulations that range from, I don't know, like your classic high school boyfriend first love to like falling in love with a boy who was dying at a movie theater. He's fine now. It wasn't that dramatic. It seemed very dramatic at the time. And I don't know. What is my whole life story? Then I got a cat like 5 years ago. He's the best. I made friends with Kanisha like 4 years ago. Probably about the same time I made friends with Shelby, but like a little different. And it's been great ever since. That's my life in 90 seconds.
Dang. Okay,
What I feel like I'm Okay, wait. What is there any other stuff in this last 15 seconds? I like games.
When was your first Fall Out Boy concert?
Oh my god, my first Fall Out Boy concert was the 2005 Honda Civic Tour.
Yes.
I have a long-standing crowd surfing injury on my shoulder, not from a Fall Out Boy concert. I did crowd surf at a Fall Out Boy concert. Oh my god.
Whoa.
It's literally alarm sounds. I hate that. Oh.
The way it got so specific when you were asked about Fall Out Boy. You were like, I like games. I like my cat. I was at the 2005 Civic Tour. It was so good.
And the 2008 concert at the Rave, which was like one of their last concerts before the hiatus.
Wow.
And crowd surfed. I almost kicked Pete Wentz in the face. It was awesome.
Whoa.
I love that for you. I really do.
Thank you. Yeah, I should have just
That's
done
huge.
a 2-minute speech about my life experiences with Fall Out Boy instead. But who wants to go? That was so lackluster. Alas, alack. Here we are.
wasn't.
I would be a vampire if I could.
Yes.
Whose turn is it? That feels like a key piece of information about me as well.
I'll go next so as not to force our guest.
Thanks.
But I will force Claire.
That's how we work. That's how we work.
Mhm.
Would you like me to count you in, or do you just want to start?
I got my timer. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. I was born to my lovely parents in not my birth year. I won't dox that. And now I live in Alabama after years of moving around. I have a darling little brother. We are night and day. I went to rural high school and then took myself to the big city of Chicago to learn sociology. I was supposed to do film, and I was like, this is a lot of theory for something not that important. So we switched. And then had worked through my nonprofits, learned how to write really well and write ethnographies and care about people, and kind of changed my whole perspective. And then COVID happened, got in the arts humanities nonprofit, then left that to go write, had an LA moment for like a year, and then the writer's strike happened, and so I moved back home and then worked at a rehabilitation center, which like after some past events is actually really healing for me. Met some wonderful people there that I'm still friends with, and now I'm getting a CS degree and just doing the things that I want and the things that I love with awesome people like these two here. And yeah. I also got a crowd surfing injury. I went to a Joyce Manor. Actually, I get hurt at shows a lot. I went to a Joyce Manor show and someone crowd surfing was dropped on my head.
Oh my gosh.
And my vision was blurred for like 2 days. It was bad. It was really bad. And that's it. Woo!
Yay!
Yay!
All right, Shelby.
All right, I got my timer
What's
too.
the TLDR?
All right. TLDR is I was born in Ohio, have lived in Ohio my whole life, which has been a very long, almost 34 years. I had my son when I was 17, so had to graduate early from high school, went on to get a big girl job, a couple big girl jobs that would get me through the next 7 years of college while I struggled to get a degree. I started out as a journalism major after doing broadcasting in high school and just absolutely loving it. Loved having my own radio shift, loved being able to like plug the stuff in, work on cameras, microphones. It was really fun. My mom would not let me do a journalism degree. So she said, maybe let's find something else. So I took a business class and I absolutely hated my fucking life and did not pursue that either. Finally landed on early childhood education and transferred that into intervention specialist licensure. So I have my degree. I have my licensure in special early childhood education, intervention specialist, and then in 2020, I started my master's program for teacher of the deaf, and I've been there for 6 years. When my son was 6 years old, he lost most of his hearing due to an illness, and so that pushed me to start using sign language, start learning sign language. He used hearing aids for a few years. Not for him. Did not work out well. So now we're full sign in and out of the house. And yeah, and now I have 7 cats and a husband, and I play video games and get to go to Chicago and see wonderful friends all the time. So I'm very happy with where I am.
To Chicago.
We're gonna show AJ what was it, the Illinois Tech
IIT.
University? Yes.
Aww.
Maybe.
But you're not going to follow your child.
Maybe
You're
like
moving
so.
to Chicago separate.
That's
from
separately.
That,
That's separately. Yeah. If he goes somewhere else, I won't follow, probably.
Aw.
Let the boy go to college.
Probably is so funny.
Not I'm a cool mom on the channel.
No, I'm not. I'm the really sad mom who has an almost
Speaking of
adult.
complicated relationships with your parents. We played a game about one of the ultimate complicated relationships with your parents.
Oh, yes, we did.
Yeah,
I
did.
also need to I need to get ahead of this because it's gonna happen. So I just need to come out and share this and get ahead of it. And I know that I'm wrong. Okay? I know that I'm wrong.
Oh, here we go.
I can't stop calling Hades Zeus.
Whoa.
I keep accidentally saying Zeus. Zeus is a character in this game. We see him.
Yeah.
And like the whole time, especially playing the first game, now that I've started, like now that I'm deep in the second game, I think I've like gotten over it a little bit. But like really, truly, I could not stop calling Hades Zeus. I was like, I got to Zeus. I got to Zeus. And Danny's like, what are you talking about? But like always. So if it happens, I'm sorry. And I know I know the right thing. My heart doesn't. Who would like to tell us about this game?
Game intro and Steam description.
Yes.
Is that it? Okay. All right. Defy the god of the dead as you hack and slash out of this underworld in this roguelike dungeon crawler from the creators of Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre. It was released September 17th, 2020.
Amazing. Hades was developed and published by Supergiant Games, is currently only $25. I don't know if it started at $30. Hades 2 starts at $30, but Hades 1 is now $24.99 and is available, truly feels like everywhere. Switch, Steam, PC, all the things. PlayStation, Xbox. There are
Everywhere
some
you want
content
it.
warnings, but they don't really share them much in the game.
Yeah. Based on what it looks like Claire found, there is mature. It's a mature and bloody dungeon crawler. There's a mild blood and suggestive character designs. But in general, you can expect a PG-13 PG experience from this game. The Parents Guide from IMDb, which I love, helps when I'm watching movies.
To parent yourself.
Literally. Says there is mild sex and nudity, moderate violence and gore, mild profanity, mild alcohol, drugs, and smoking, and mild frightening and intense scenes, which I think is like about right.
Yeah. I was honestly surprised at how mild Hades was. I don't know what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no less engaging for it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No,
So
yeah.
structurally, I think I already feel like we're going to end up changing a little bit how we talk about games when we talk about this game. We usually will go into mechanics and world lore plot, then discuss romanceable characters. I added a section for romance plots because we have some characters that aren't romanceable because they are involved in romancing one another elsewhere that you are like contributing to that romance. But
Yes.
I don't know when this conversation is going to have to happen, but we're going to need to talk about if this game is a dating sim.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. Mechanically, this game is a, what did it say, roguelite?
It is roguelike, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So how many attempts are people at? Like how far along, how did we play and where are we at in our Hades journeys? I played on the Switch. I mostly played handheld for Hades 1. I didn't really do much on the TV screen.
I played on PlayStation 5 when it came out.
I played on the Switch, and I played handheld the entire time. I was telling them before we hit record that I got like marks on my palms. My hands are cramping still, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, I definitely had like the little, like, you know how when you play Mario Kart, you get the little circle?
Oh yeah.
I feel I was having the button marks.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't even try on a Switch because I do get so like anxious just from playing Mario Kart. I got so anxious the whole time I was playing the game, so I can't imagine what I would have done to my controllers.
God, yeah, and so they have accessibility features as well, which is mostly God mode. And I definitely used God mode. God mode for the listeners is an ability that the more you die, you get like a plus 2% to your damage resistance every round. And I think it caps out at a certain amount or something like that. But you can turn it on and it will help you a lot so that you can play through this game. And if you're like me and you're like not necessarily the most pro gamer of the pro gamers, you can still get through this game in a way that feels way more manageable. The first time I picked up Hades was probably in 2020, 2021, and I played a couple rounds of it, and I put it down and I was like, I don't get it. I don't get why people like this game. Like, this is terrible. And then, you know, fast forward, we're looking at it for this. There's excitement around Hades 2. I was like, clearly I was wrong. Like, I got to give this another shot. And then in discovering God mode, I felt like my whole life changed because I was like, I finally felt like I could relax enough that I could actually pay attention to the story, which is so good.
Yes. I have a very similar experience where I picked it up and it was my first roguelike game in either a while or just one that stood out to me the most. But yeah, once I found God mode, I was like, it definitely felt more manageable, like that I could get through it, because the first few times I tried, I gave the controller to Eddie and I was like, I can't do this. And then I watched him play, and then as he played, I was like, oh, there's a really good story here, and I'm here for that.
Yeah. I definitely had to turn it on. I think I was like near tears the like first time I got out of Asphodel, and I was like, you know what? I don't have to be strong. I can turn this on and I can have fun. Yeah. And it is just as engaging, and it's okay.
We're here to tell you games should be fun. Like, and I still think on God mode for me, it's challenging still. Like, there's still a challenge. So it's, yeah.
Something I love about this game, though, is that I can feel myself, like, getting better to the point that, like, midway through, like, my first run, because I did pick it up in, like, 2021 probably, I I got confident enough to start another save with God mode off, and then I was like, "Oh, I'm, like, way better at this now," and that was really fun to check, like, and kind of go and, like, see how much faster I was moving through the story. So, once you get into it, like, play in a way that, like, makes you want to keep playing the first time, and then once you get into it, you can, challenge yourself more. And I think you can always turn God mode
You can
off on your
toggle
original
it.
save
Yeah.
too.
And I think it only, not only, but I think it goes up to 80%. And then
Yeah,
I think
tops out.
then I think it caps out at that. So it's not like, you can ignore the combat entirely, but
Mm-hmm.
it's,
Yeah, they're like, no, Zagreus, I don't care
Yeah.
how much of a god you are. You do still have to try.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
and so, as that sort of alludes, we play as Zagreus, the son of Hades, not Zeus, Hades and Persephone, and you move through. Is it 4 or is it 3? 4?
4.
4, yeah.
4 layers of the underworld as you try to escape to the surface to go find your mom, Persephone, who is not missing, but like maybe missing. At the
It's
beginning,
unclear.
there's a lot of questions as to where, why, what, who. Less about who. Well,
Mm-hmm.
and so they sort of trick the getting a little bit into world lore plot. Zagreus, kind of a himbo, no?
He's not that himbo-y. But he is a bit stubborn.
Sometimes he just acts so awkward, and I'm just like, dude.
Yeah. He's not
No,
soft, for
he's
sure.
not. The charisma tanked, unfortunately. So,
But that's what makes him lovable.
yeah, honestly.
Yeah, he's so hot.
Imagine.
Yeah.
But he
yeah.
has to be, he can't be that charismatic or it's not interesting to play him.
No. Mm-mm.
Like, imagine being stuck with a cocky Zagreus for, like, however many hours and runs it takes. I would be like, fuck you. Like, you keep dying. You're delusional.
I don't know. That might do it for me, honestly.
Yeah, it would for you, Shelby.
For me.
He's not Fae. He's a god. It's different.
It's so different.
God, Fae bullshit everywhere. Zagreus gets boons and help along the way from a variety of beloved figures of Greek history. I actually would love to make a proposal, since we're not here to be recapping the entire story of Hades. We're here to talk about the romance in Hades. We're here to talk about our experiences playing Hades. Let's just kind of go ahead and say that we're not going to go for like a beat for beat plot story. Right now, here's the big spoiler for Hades. Eventually, you defeat Hades.
True.
The plot continues after that. Some things still happen. If you haven't played Hades and you came to us to hear about Hades, first of all, thank you. Second of all, go play Hades.
Please.
We're not going to do a good job explaining
No.
the plot. We're not here to explain the plot. We're here to talk about all the cuties. We're here to talk about what we liked and didn't like about playing. And then we're here to discuss whether or not this game falls in the dating sim category.
Great.
How does
Thank
that
you for
feel?
centering us.
Yeah, that feels good.
I love Dionysus was very hot. My favorite. I was like,
I have such beef
I
with
love
Dionysus.
What did Dionysus do to you? He just loves to hang.
Dionysus, the problem is I have exterior to the game beef with the Greek god Dionysus.
Oh, I see.
I both
I know
No,
nothing about
that-
Greek mythology, so that will help. I know like next to nothing.
I knew a person in real life who felt that they had genuinely been touched by that particular god, which like creates
What?
Yeah, it creates sort of an interesting thing. And then but primarily I can't unpack that. That's I simply
that's
was
fine.
told this and I was like, I can't, that is somebody's lived experience that I have nothing to do with, that I simply can't.
Yeah.
But then on top of that, in my D&D home game, friend of the show, Hot Dad Radio, Josh Weaver, is a cleric of Dionysus. And I am a necromancer who gods hate. And so she and he have just like a lot of beef, and like she as a character is not that far from me. That was like the first D&D character I ever made, sort of a thing, or second, but like first one I played for a very long time. And she and Dionysus have now met once or twice and have like kind of butt heads in different ways. So I had carried into this game, like I was like, why am I fucking pissed? Because I started being like, he sucks, and then I was like, his boons suck, and then Danny was like, Claire, his boons are awesome, what is wrong with you? And then I started using them all the time, and I was like, I stand corrected, I just have beef with Dionysus. I also, Zeus was great. I loved Athena. Deflect, for me, Deflect was everything.
Persephone's mom, we learn, Zad's grandma, which he never calls her. She had my favorite boons, which I think makes sense plot-wise, and was meaningful to me. But also, I think for like my play style, I'm just like, yes, kill all the enemies. I want to hack and slash, and I want them to be weak. And all of her boons gave me that. She is the goddess of, I believe, like the seasons. But it definitely is like cold, like very aligned with winter in this game. So all of her boons are about that. And I really love them.
Oh.
Yeah. I was really into Lady Artemis. So helpful. Another daughter of Demeter, I think. So I love that family tree. Real bad.
Grandma's got it going on.
Grandma eats. And she's
Grandma does
too.
eat.
I'm like, Demeter, please call. Do you need a sugar baby? I'm here. Just waiting.
Yeah, we've got in terms of characters, just to sort of list a bunch of things out, we've got gods in play. We have Zeus, Poseidon, Athena, Aphrodite, Artemis, Ares, Dionysus, Hermes, Demeter. But then we get some additional figures, both from like, they refer to them as like chthonic.
Sure.
How do you say that? I don't know how you say that. Oh, and obviously Hades. Sorry, I didn't say Hades. But like Mother Nyx, sort of a vibe of like this like night chaos, like has sprung from chaos. I fucking love
Night
chaos.
incarnate, yeah. Chaos is the
Chaos
best.
is great.
The character design,
yeah.
like
that was like my
the
first where I was
even.
like, I need to cosplay this, and it was Nyx. Like,
Nyx,
so
you would
good.
do such a good Nyx.
I really want to. It's on my list.
And then your romantic interests as Zagreus, you have 3 that you are able to romance all of them if you want to. It's up to you. You've got Thanatos, who is a child of Nyx and like the death god, basically. Megara, who is a daughter of the Fates, or
She's
also a daughter of
one
Nyx?
of the Fates, the Furies.
The Fates, right? She's a Fury.
She's a Fury. Yeah, she's one of the Furies.
Fates and Furies are different, and I
Yes.
always get that mixed up. She's a Fury. And then Dusa, who is a floating
She's so
gorgon head.
cute.
Yeah.
Dusa did not do it for me.
I mean, I
she
didn't
didn't
want
do
to
it for me
romance
either.
Dusa, but I was just like, you're
No.
adorable.
Did you romance her?
No, I said I didn't want to.
Well, okay, you have said you didn't want to romance people before, that you have romanced for the sake of the show, so I wasn't sure.
Okay, no, I didn't because I was like, I don't have time for this. I like, Than. Like, I was focused.
Yeah.
So I was like, you're cute. I talked to her.
Yeah. Fan and Meg. I love Bicon Zagreus.
Oh my
I
God.
love Zagreus' girlfriend. I love Zagreus' boyfriend. I love my boyfriend. I love my strong girlfriend.
I just love when he goes into his room and they're both standing there and he's just like, what's up? Like, what are we doing? Like, has no idea. And I'm like, my guy.
Yes.
My guy.
He's so good. He's such a goober. And there is a lot of love in the game. Like we get a lot of classic romance pairings like Hades and Persephone, like Eurydice and Orpheus.
Achilles
Like,
and Patroclus.
Yeah. There's a book.
Song of Achilles.
Is the book called Achilles?
Song of
Song of
Achilles.
Achilles.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I know there's a book about those two.
It's on my
that
TBR.
actually makes them.
My therapist
them hook
recommended
up.
it to me. So
Oh shit, let's go. Therapy
she
Rex.
was like, it's so good. And I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my god.
It's on my lippy now, queen. You got me.
Let's go.
So wild. I'm curious, like, how, as three romance girlies, how do you play this game? Kanisha, you said that you sort of like hack and slash, want people to freeze. I can't do range to save my life.
No, me neither.
I always am like, I must run immediately.
Yep. I'm dashing and stabbing, and that's about it.
I surprised myself. I will say, true to form, my favorite weapon were the fists, the Malphon fists. And I think it was like the
Interesting.
first weapon that I like cleared. I got all the way out with. And so I think in order, it was the Malphon fists, then the sword once I beefed it up. And then this is hard. I got through with the adamant rail, which is for y'all. It's kind of just a gun. It's a gun. I was like, I was
The
like,
gun
why
is
are you here? But
Why are you
And they kind of talk about that too. They're like, this thing is nuts.
Yeah.
Like, this
who
shouldn't
is it?
exist.
Is it Athena who's
It's just
like,
a laser gun.
I wouldn't use that, but good on you, Zach.
Yeah.
And then what's the tie? I really like the arrow, but again, once I beefed it up, so like when I used added stuff, the different aspects using the Titan's blood, I had to beef up the spear like way OP before I could clear with it.
The spear
It's
is the
hard,
hardest,
and I think that's for good reason. Because Hades uses a spear. I feel like there's thematic reasons. It's Achilles' spear.
They're
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
they're
doing
absolutely.
It is
Absolutely.
so detailed. So I liked that the spear was hard. And the
Mhm.
spear, I don't know if it was like this for you, but the spear was the first weapon that Achilles is the first person to be like, the weapons have different aspects. You need to go unlock for, the like hidden aspects of Varatha. So I don't know in what order they tell you about it, but I thought it was significant that the spear is the first one that I was prompted to unlock.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely. I think the weapons that were the weapon that was the hardest for me was the shield. I'm not a defense and deflect player.
I love the shield. I loved the shield. The fists were rough for me. My top three were, I wanted the shield to be my number one, like just emotionally, something about it. I was like, this has to be like, this is the one I'm gonna love, whatever. And like, I did love it, but I found myself being the best with the sword.
Yeah,
So
I
it was
like the sword.
Sword, shield, gun. Can't argue with a gun. It works.
In my head, every time I like went into a chamber, I think of like Frank from It's Always Funny, and I'm like, I just started blasting, like every time.
Yeah, I really like any ability, which is so funny because I'm like, I can't do ranged, but I loved any ability that let me like launch a circle at people in the distance. Like,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
Let me group them
Yeah.
up. Let
A
me dodge
fireball
out of the way.
A classic
Like,
fireball
yeah.
situation.
That one
Let's
Daedalus
go.
hammer boon to the gun that turned it into a rocket launcher was fucking crazy. I was just like, oh, this is so easy.
Yes, absolutely my
like,
shit.
whoa.
Like, yes, for sure.
And then I never
For
found it again.
Sure.
We upgraded so much from just like how the sword was and then all the way up to the rocket launcher. Just like, great. Awesome. I love this.
The slow build in this game is so good. And like I do think that it contributes to the romantic elements because of the roguelike, that like you really are developing a relationship with these people over time, which is so interesting and unique as far as like the structure of a game. It kind of reminded me of Boyfriend Dungeon.
For sure.
Which I love. And I wanted a little more from the dating.
Yeah.
Did we find
But I'm
out Claire
green, I like
loves
that.
roguelikes?
I
Okay.
do and I don't. I don't like, what is definitionally, fuck this. We're professionals. I don't know. Whichever one is the one where you don't get anything to like grow each time.
Roguelite?
You know?
Yeah.
Don't like that. Like this. Like where you can like build, where you actually are building
Yes.
stuff up and getting
Yes.
better. Like,
Yes.
I
Agree.
like that.
I don't want to punish myself too much. It's fun when things grow
No.
and change. Like a plant. That's what I want the
Yeah.
plot to be.
And they did it so structurally for the story, and like because Zag's like not able to die really in this
Yeah.
sense where it is a threat, it's such a beautiful setup for a game like this to be able to just be like, oh yeah, here I come out of the blood pool again. Hypnos is there
Fuck
to tell me
Hypnos,
I
by the
did
way.
it. Like, let me hang out with my dog.
I definitely got so frustrated the first time I played this, but after a while it was like even when you're starting over, it doesn't feel like you're actually starting over.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what like kept me in there, because if I have to start all the fucking way over, I'm not
Yeah,
playing the game.
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just not. It's just not for me.
Well, and having Meg be the first
Mm-hmm.
like boss fights in the first layer as you're exiting, Meg is your first like guardian that you need to confront. And obviously I also love that changes over time, that you can like add that the different furies show up and that like because it's like as you learn more about her and you have like your enemies to lovers, it gets a little more complicated to be going there to kick your girlfriend's ass every day.
Oh, I fucking
Like,
love it. I love when she's just like, hey, if they start talking, if they say I'm going soft on you, like then this is done.
yeah,
Like,
this is over.
Yeah, this is over. Like they're not gonna catch me saying that about you.
Ooh.
Just like, let's go.
And okay, let's get into it. Is it a dating sim?
Let me start by saying I am realizing I didn't get that far in the relationships, which feels blasphemous to me, but it's because I kept spreading all my ambrosia around. I was like, some for the gods, some for Nick, but I did start spamming Than with it, and Meg has started like saying things to me, but I will say I was just like, everyone, Skelly gets ambrosia, like so.
Skelly.
Okay, Skelly is the first person who I maxed out.
Oh my god.
I love that.
I ignored, I mean, like, I was, spreading it out, whatever. But I was like, there's just something about him. And, like, it was, like, a little bit that there was a mystery. Like, a little bit of, like, what's going on there? But also just, like, I was like, Zag needs a friend. And, like, something's going on here. And I thought, I don't know what I thought. Like, he was going to be some sort of, like, infiltrator or something. But really, he's just a solid skeleton. But, like, I loved him. Just a delight.
So y'all take it and
But
run.
yeah, okay, so you didn't make it too far in the
I was taking it too seriously. I was like, I need everyone to tell me stuff.
I think this is a game that has romance, and I absolutely think it's like worth covering. But at the same time, I'm like, I would call this a dating sim to piss off men, but I would not call this a dating sim like I would say Baldur's Gate is more of a dating sim.
Because you don't get choices, right?
Like,
you just like you choose to follow that thread.
Yeah, you keep giving them gifts, and you do get the choice to fuck them or not.
Oh, well, there you go.
They don't put it in that many words, but like they basically kind of make it clear. It's like lean in or lean out or something, or it's like
go to her, don't, or like
go to her. That's what it is.
It's stuff like that, and then it's fade to black. So yeah.
And then time passes.
Yeah, time passes.
But what passed?
And there might be a sultry little sound in the background, and then that's about it. And it's usually Zag going, wow.
I'm scandalized.
Which is honestly so real. Yeah, and like that's the thing, right? Is there is romance. And but I don't know. I think what this game has made me realize is like I actually might need to force Kanisha and I to put on our I went to a prestigious university hats and like make a rubric for what we think dating sims are. Cause I'm like, what does it mean to be a dating sim? What does it mean to be that? And like, how does this like, because you make these decisions, but the impact of them, and then it just, yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel like a dating sim, but why am I saying that? Because I still felt Twitter pated when those romantic scenes were happening. So I don't know what my resistance is other than the fact that just so much time is spent doing not that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what makes the difference, and just the fact that there's like for me, like the romance was great, but like was the total payoff worth it? So
Not for Zag's romances, at least. Like I think it was like a great addition to be like, and also I got a girlfriend and a boyfriend.
Yes.
Out of this. It was great.
Oh yeah,
But, like,
I'm not arguing that at all.
Really, and I'm normally in it for the romance, and it was kind of stunning to me. And I mean, maybe this is daddy issues or whatever, but like it was stunning to me how much I was pulled into Zag's story and being like, oh shit, I want to see how this plays out. I want to see what this relationship with your dad ends up being, because like, and they're so good. Like Supergiant is so good at demonstrating complicated relationships, and the gods are such a good like fodder for that, because they're gonna live forever.
And the
so
dialogue, the dialogue was just crazy, and like it's just so good,
so incisive. There's never, like, for how silly or how moving it is, there's never a word wasted. Like, I'm kind of like, I want to make sure I catch what they're saying, or like this tiny little aside.
And even every boon, like every time you're going through the run and you like grab a different thing, if I find myself like clicking faster because I'm like locked into the run and then I'm like, wait, no, what did they say? Was it a hint to something? Like, what do I need to know? And to have that like narrative motivation while also trying to be like full gamer mode is so fun.
I would say, like, I don't know, through like doing this podcast, like I'm starting to become more loose with like I would say like maybe this game has dating sim aspects, or like part dating sim, just because I don't know, like I'm starting to be like, does it strictly, like, do I have to be able to make choices? Like half the visual novels we play, like,
no,
actually I don't get to make that many impactful choices, and stuff like that. So it's been really interesting. I'm like, if there's romance there and I can choose to go about it, and because I think, like you said earlier, the structure lends itself into deepening these relationships, and if part of the plot is deepening a romantic relationship, might count to me. So
I think that's on brand with our loose definition as far as like how we've been choosing to pick things for the episode.
There's a reason we're like we have a Mass Effect counter. Claire must be playing Mass Effect, and I think we're up to 9 with that.
Oh my god.
We have a Mass Effect counter, but we don't have like fucking God of War counter or something, you know?
Yeah. I also think like big points in the dating sim genre, I think, to this go for the fact that this is a polypositive game in an explicit and like thought about way. Because it's not like you get some of the games where it's like you can date everyone and there's no engagement on either way. Like it's just like you can do that if you want to and it's whatever because people don't ask about it. Or like The Sims, where it's like if nobody finds out, everything's fine. But I really I took like a boomer screenshot of Meg when she like talks to you after you've like kind of solidified your relationship with Than. And she's like, he and I were not the same to you. And I think we both see that and understand. Now quit your second guessing me, all right? And I just love that it was like, look, I get it. Your relationship with him is different. He's a different person. Our relationship is different. We're different people. Like, it's all good. We're all immortal. Like, everything's fine.
Right.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I didn't get too far, but I was thinking about that in relation to, I think it was Matt saying in our Date Everything episode about how we love Date Everything, but that is like you have to date everything, and not many of the other characters really acknowledge that you're dating everything unless like they have a relationship with another thing. And so it was interesting to like feel that and feel kind of like the interconnectedness and the web of like all these stories that are going on. It still doesn't feel like, oh, these things are happening in disparate lines. Like there's always a center.
Yeah.
We could call Zag the center, but it might not even be specific to Zag. But there's always a center that everything comes back to, which again,
I would say Hades.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also like, because Zag is like playing matchmaker across
I
the ages,
know.
right? It was more dating simmy to me, the things of like trying to get
Yes.
Orpheus to Eurydice, like telling Achilles to go to him with Patroclus, like being like, you need to go. Like, there's fear is for the weak. Like, go find your man. Like, why are you living down here in the afterlife? Go visit him. It's fine. Like, you can work here and have a life. And like, that was the shit that I was like, and then when Orpheus and Eurydice are singing together, and it's like,
yes,
like that, and you get your parents back together.
Yes, I was gonna say this game is the Parent Trap.
The ultimate Parent
Trap. I love that Zag gets to get everything, put everyone back together, and I think that. I mean, like, it's cool. Like, he puts himself back together and doing that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna cry. Why am I gonna cry?
I would have cried too.
Oh
I'm like, he grew so much. My son.
Well, like, everyone knows this. The world is really hard.
Yeah.
And, like, this game is also a game about community. And like building community, and that like there's going to be people in your family, there's going to be people in your community, there's going to be people in your chosen family that are there for a variety of reasons. Some of them are going to be good, and some of them are going to be you got to work through it, you know. And I think it's so, I think that's why I'm getting a little weepy. Is like he really is just like trying to figure out how to help people get on and be as happy as they can.
And I think like Hades and Persephone has been done so many times, like that this was like a new take on kind of like what happens afterwards and everything. So I liked seeing that through like Zag doing all that for them.
Yeah, lore wise, Zagreus is made up. No,
or
is Zagreus like a real figure?
Hold on, are we all Googling right now?
What if we had done any research?
No, I think he's real.
He is real.
Yay!
Yeah, he's real.
He was dismembered by the Titans.
Yeah.
No.
Yay!
And reborn.
Yeah.
I will say when I was like Googling while you were telling me about Dionysus, I was like, in game, do they hint that Dionysus would be Zag's brother? Because that's like a thing some people believe, I think. Oh, wait, no, half brother.
I
did not clock that.
I didn't either.
Or no, they would be cousins, right?
I think Dionysus is Zeus and Persephone.
Oh, shit. You right.
Oh.
You so right.
I don't think they do, but
I don't think they do either.
No, I don't think they do. This is definitely a different take on the Zagreus myth.
Yeah.
That would be too dark,
and
I think.
Prefer this
that's what I've been thinking about, like, for the last 30 minutes or however. Like, I've been like, how would they have done that without making it too sad? Yeah.
Huh.
Just a long silence while I'm reading about.
No, I'm the same. I'm in like the Hades wiki right now. Yeah.
I'm on Wikipedia reading about Zagreus, the historical.
I have the Dionysus page up.
But yeah, so all of this to say, like, I love that they picked a group. I love that they picked a group of established characters. I love that this works so well for the structure of a roguelike. And I love that they didn't feel so beholden to the myths that they needed to like bend over backwards to make things they said, this is our take on this, and take this at face value. There is so much internal logic and internal lore to all of this. And like, it's nice to feel like I trust them with it also. Like,
yeah.
And I've heard really great things. I own Bastion and I own Pyre, but I haven't played either of them. But I've heard so many good things about these other games from Supergiant that like playing these, I'm like, holy shit, I guess I gotta give some of these other ones a try.
Supergiant shill or something.
We're big fans, Supergiant. Huge fans. Also, so far from the dating sphere, but I simply must mention Charon. Charon.
My second person who like the first person I was spamming with hearts. I don't know why, but I was just like,
because he doesn't talk.
I love you.
Yeah.
You're always here. You're helping me. And you're about your bag.
Kanisha said he has huge arms and he gives me money.
Don't make me say it.
He also takes my money, but
He's almost like a Withers, but like different for yes.
The BG3
Did y'all
situation.
take that bag of money and then got mollywopped?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
I said mollywopped. I did beat him the first time I did it.
Yeah, same.
But I was like, I was like, no.
I was like, why did you put it there?
Why was this a trap?
I was like, oh, we like each other now. We're on the same page. Great.
Bestie?
Like,
No.
Yeah, no.
I also love the canon of like most people are down to spar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
And this is so Claire coded, actually. You know what I love? I love that no one in this game is afraid of conflict.
Yeah.
Like, even down to like the chambers that are the two gods and you have to pick one, and then the other one that you don't pick kicks your ass while you're fighting. And then when you win, they're like, all right, that's all I needed. I just needed to be mad for a minute. And I'm like, I get that. I really get that.
It's real. It's real
so
relatable.
Cute, it's so petty. Like your aunt and uncle being like, pick your favorite right now.
Yes.
Oh, God. And it's always like so interesting to see like what the people say when you pick them or if you don't pick them. And it's just the sidelines like are so even the throwaway lines in this game are, like you said, Kanisha, so well crafted. Like words are not wasted.
Yeah,
here.
the dialogue is immaculate from beginning to end.
There's a
it's
line
great
where Zeus says something about Demeter needing to get over her missing daughter, like, you know, in the after story, like toward the beginning, that just like I thought so epitomized who Zeus is as a character, not just within this game, but like within mythology sometimes. And that was just like a standout moment for me where I was like, I'm sure there are earlier moments, but that one's fresh because like he
Zeus is such a
sucks.
fuck.
And so
he sucks
but
so
it's
much.
just a testament to like their writing, that like just lines like that, when you pick up a boon, like Claire was saying, it's just like you're still getting moved along this story and where people are in these relationships. Yeah.
I feel like they were like dedicated to their like the Greek god characters themselves, but then to also like help them put that different spin on it for the game, which felt like real and authentic.
And having it fully voice acted, like
yes,
did so.
Oh my gosh!
And the music, like I can't believe we got this far without saying the music.
It's great. It's great.
I often will play games without the sound on, which is like I'm working on doing one thing at a time, which is hard for me, and I'm not making much progress there. But Hades helped a lot because I was like, I want to hear these people talk. I want to hear this music. Like I want to hear what's going on. To the point where this is a minor spoiler for the upcoming Hades 2 episode. I played a lot of Hades 2 on the TV instead with the sound on. Because I was like, I know that I like this music. I know that I know that I trust the like casting agents at Supergiant, that they're gonna give me great voice actors, like, and a lot of the same voice actors, which I love. But like, yeah, it's the kind of game that you really can be immersed in the world that they're.
I might try that because now that I have a Switch that I can dock, I've never done it, so maybe I will give it a shot because
it was really fun playing on the big screen. I'm usually on a PC or Switch, but yeah,
I thought I wasn't gonna enjoy it, and Danny, my partner, convinced me otherwise, and he was right, and he'll probably, but nobody tell him that I said he was right when we record the next episode, because Danny, surprise, dear listener, if you're listening, we're gonna invite Danny to join us for our Hades 2 episode.
Let's go.
Because while we all have been playing Hades 2 and putting a lot of hours into it, Danny is like almost 100% with Hades 2, and so I was like, we need somebody who's finished this game all the way through to come gush with us about it. And he's like, there's one little like Easter egg with all of, as we've been mentioning, all these small things, like all these choices that they make. Like there's a little red shade when you're fighting Theseus and the Minotaur. Fuck those guys also. Fuck those guys. I love the Minotaur. Fuck Theseus.
Theseus is such a little shithead.
God, he sucked.
And the little like red shade in the audience with the Zagreus sign is so cute.
So
and like,
cute.
yeah, and it's like just those little Easter eggs are so lovely. And I love to see them pick some of those up for the next thing. Character development, we've discussed kind of at length that all of these people grow and change. Zag, perhaps. I was going to say Zag the most, but honestly, perhaps Hades the most.
Yeah. There's an argument there. He's the one that needed to change, honestly, for the sake of his family.
I think there was a different spectrum of growth for both of them.
Yeah. Did our choices matter? Not really, but I don't care.
Yeah. They mattered to me.
Yeah, it mattered to me in that I did get to choose that I did not want a Gorgon girlfriend. I probably will end up dating her if I keep playing this game, but I definitely had to prioritize Megan Than. Success, what is it? Did we have fun? I have not. I rolled credits once, but I know there are several credit rolls in Hades. So I feel successful. I had a lot of fun.
I feel the same way.
Yeah.
And I like that I know I could go back and do a little more.
Yeah. When I did like I've only done one roll credits. After that, I was just like, so like, I know like I have God mode and I can do all this stuff and go back when I'm ready. But yeah. So I've only rolled credits once, but yeah. I had fun.
I also had, I was so thrilled. I've played the game before and I played it again just to talk about it. And I like felt so committed to just playing again and like keep going. And so, yeah, I've had oodles of fun with Hades.
Gameplay loop so good, so addictive.
Oh my gosh, so good.
It really is.
Yeah.
It is. It's really nice.
And I think I just, as far as success, I do keep coming back to Kanisha, what you were saying at the beginning of like, this is a game where you can feel yourself improve. And it feels so good because it's like, it's clear that the character is improving also. And like, obviously that's great, but like you can really see and feel moments of improving as a player. Like this game helped to teach me how to play video games. Like, and I feel like with the show, the more games we play, the more things we're doing, the more I'm like, oh, the way that I play video games is changing or you know, is getting more interesting, or I have more options than I felt like I had before. And that in itself is really fun.
Yeah, I've definitely been changed by it. And I love that. I love that there was a time when I wasn't that into games, and like this game helped make me feel like a person that was. I just have really loved that experience.
Yeah, even if you don't identify as a gamer, Hades will make you feel like a gamer.
And
in a positive way.
In a very good way.
Yeah. Shall we rate?
Yeah, let's rate it.
Yes.
Do you want to do the spiel, Kanisha, or do you want...
I can try.
I want to see.
Here at Date Everything.
Nope.
One more time. One more time. Here at Date With Us, we have 3 different ratings that we like to give for each game. First is a spice level, how zesty, spicy the game is. Second is romance. Did we feel Twitter-pated? Did we fall in love with these characters? X, Y, and Z. Did they fall in love with each other? And then finally, we take a page out of the No Small Games Girlies books with our overall rating. We rate on a scale that's personal to us. So, dear listener, if you have liked the comments of any 3 of us, you feel aligned with our playstyles, whatever, you can kind of base your buying decision off of that. But we hope that you have played already. And yeah, all of our ratings are 1 through 10. And that is that.
Hell yeah.
Who wants to start? I'll start. Let's start with spice. How spicy is this game? Based partly on my experience and what you've told me, I might give it a 4. Thoughts, feelings.
I was thinking 4, honestly. You hit the nail on the head.
Yeah, I was leaning between like a 4.5 to a 5. Like I thought 5 was a little generous considering it's still a Fade to Black, but
5 feels generous, but then also the character designs are so hot
I
that I'm
know.
like, should it be a 5? But I'm like,
They can be hot without being spicy.
But like
Yeah.
spice, like
It's a
spice,
4.
spice
It's a
wise, yeah, it
4.
is. It is.
It's a
But
4.
it's
Yeah.
so hot, and we still love it.
we're here.
All right,
Yeah.
romance. How romantic is this game? I'll start again. I think this game is very romantic, and I like that we have tragedies that move positively. And it just makes me weepy, and it just tickles the little romance girl heart that I have. So I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8. I think there's a lot of romance in different forms in this game, and I enjoyed that.
I was going to give it a 7. Most of what you said, Kanisha, I agree with. I'm just like, was I totally like swept off my feet in the romance? Like, I don't know. My bar is a little bit higher for so.
Shelby says, is he Faye? Will he live forever? Like, he will
he
live
be
forever,
mean to me?
but- Well, yeah, Zagreus not mean enough for Shelby to find this romance. I'll
Still
split the
hot,
difference
though.
and say 7.5 because I was also struggling between 7 and 8. And I think like the thing that makes it a 7 plus, I think, is that you can, whoever you are and whatever your personal definition of romance or what is romantic, they got a little bit of something for everybody in this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we got all these different pairings. We have all these different like love options for Zag. Like there's a lot of options for romance. So I think you can really get something for everyone.
Yeah. All right. Finally, overall rating. Sometimes if we feel it's necessary, we do here's my rating as a dating sim, and here's my rating as, just a game compared to all games. Here, I don't feel that's necessary, so I'm just going to give 1 rating. I'm just going to go with my emotional answer, which is 10 out of 10. I had a blast. I want to play it over and over again. I love it, and I recommend other people play it. And it's gorgeous art, lovely music, and a great world to be stuck in for all the hours it takes to clear it. So that is my answer.
We got a 10 out of 10 Kanisha game.
I know. Crazy.
Absolutely huge. I think it's like an 8.5, 9.
Yeah.
I was trying to, I don't have, I was going to look at my phone note where I have all my ratings for my games, but I don't have my phone in here. So I think that I rated it an 8.5. I'd give it an 8.5, 9, somewhere in that region. I truly, the only thing that was missing for me, honestly, little long, which is the point.
Yeah.
But B is just like a little more spice, a little more, a little bit cheekier with the love interest, just a little.
Totally fair.
And you know what? I feel that they heard that criticism, and we will have a different conversation during Hades 2.
Spoilers.
Yay!
Little spoilers.
Love.
Little spoilers. Shelby?
Yeah. I'm with you. I was struggling.
I rate the game.
I was struggling between an 8 and a 9. So I think I'm going to stick with an 8 though, because yes, like the romance is great. You have all these options like for poly and then everything on the LGBTQ spectrum and everything. And that's great. I wanted a little bit more spice too. So.
And LGBTQ monster fucker. LGBTQ plus monster fucker spectrum.
Yes.
They really cleared they ran the
did.
gambit there.
It really got me. It was good for me.
Incredible. The last segment, Shelby, before we'll have you plug yourself here, is what are we leaving behind in this game? So people sometimes ask us, what on earth does that mean? And what that means is that what I've learned is that I wilded out a little bit, and Kanisha and I have both watched the Mindy Project, where you leave things behind so that the person calls you back, because they, found an object in their home or something. So what do we leave behind? And at this point, this has evolved into like, what do we want to contribute to the world of that video game? Or what do we want to leave behind for the next time we return? This can be like a literal thing of like, I'm leaving friendship bracelets in the cup holder for this, or like I'm leaving behind my blanket consent, or I'm leaving behind, I don't know, my preconceived notions or something like that. Yeah. So the prompt is loose and is sort of I'm trying to think about what like keepsake I would leave behind, because we didn't really touch on the keepsakes too much, but I love them.
That's where I was gonna go too. Oh wait, I know what I would leave behind. I would leave behind like some homemade Seder snacks for Severus. That's what I
Oh,
Oh,
wait, yeah.
Severus.
that's so cute. I love that dog. I'm leaving like, I just want to give Skelly like a dope hat, I think, maybe.
A dope hat.
Yeah, like he should just get like a little hat that says dead.
Number one
something,
dead.
You know, like, or like shady, because he's a
Oh,
shade.
I get
Is
it.
he a shade?
I don't know.
Yes.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna actually leave behind in the House of Hades a bulk beanie drop of shady and dead beanies.
Yay.
They're all black with white text.
I'm trying to think of what Fall Out Boy song I would give Hades.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That's where I'm leaning, but I'm getting.
Do you want to be like so unhinged?
Yes.
You could pick something from Paxam days.
Oh man.
Also, listeners, you're listening to the 3 Fall Out Boy Girlies podcast. Also.
Yeah, sorry.
For the record,
This is what this has
all
turned
of us,
into.
I know everyone on this screen has like purchased limited edition Fall Out Boy drop
Yeah.
items. I know that everybody on this screen loves those boys who fall.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm wearing a Fall Out Boy sweater right now.
there's a light on in Chicago, and I know I could be home. I'll cut that too, don't worry. Shelby.
What? Here's an easier question. What? It's my show now. It's the Fall Out Boy show.
That's great.
What Fall Out Boy era are we assigning to
Whoa.
Hades?
Hold on.
It's different depending on the character.
Maybe based on Zag, since he is our
Yeah.
Crow tag.
That makes sense.
Because
I need to see them all.
I'm kind of leaning towards APAB.
That's wild. I was thinking maybe Infinity on High.
Ooh, I was not thinking
I was
Infinity on
leaning
High.
Take This to Your Grave.
I also, my impulse of the more like thrashy rock version of their stuff, which is also why I was thinking Paxam days. But, well, do with that what you will, dear listener. What if we also just assigned Fall Out Boy eras for
That
every
is
game?
hilarious.
Please.
Let's see how long that lasts.
Hey, the Mass Effect counter has lasted.
That's true.
My like initial impulse for Zag was Under the Cork Tree, but I actually don't think that works as well. And I think I'm thinking of the like Happy Tree. Is it Happy Tree
Happy
Friends
Tree
or
Friends,
whatever?
yeah, from Infinity on High.
That like absolutely absurd music video that they made, and like Hum Hallelujah feels very like, I think because of the like not weird, because of the like loose religious connotations.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Oh, I must also amend that I think I perhaps was at the 2007 Honda Civic Tour. Or 2006 Honda Civic
Not
Tour.
the
I
fact
think
check.
I also was. It was either 2006 or 2007. I think it was 2007.
I believe it was 2007 because it took place with Plus 44 Cobra Starship, The Academy is, and Paul Wall, which doesn't make any sense.
That's fucking it.
That's so fact checked. We
So
were at the
good.
2007 Honda
Oh my
Civic.
gosh.
And it was
honestly sounds
amazing.
I haven't heard Cobra Starship in years. What is it called?
303. What is the?
I miss 303.
Yeah.
I love 303. I had the chance to go see them during TwitchCon 2023, and I did not go, and I am so sad that I missed out.
American Beauty, American Psycho is a good pull for Zach, though. He is such a mess.
Yeah. I just think, like, you've got your classic Sentries and Immortals on there, but then you've also got, like, Uma Thurman on there, and it just, I don't know, it just hits. It just hits. Fair. And I'm picturing like a anyway, we're done. Fall Out Boy.
All right, Shelby. who are you? What are you up to? Where can the people find you if they had a good time? Where can they find you talking about Fall Out Boy? What's going on?
Hi. Sometimes I stream on Twitch under PeachyCatXO. I also have a Blue Sky that I post on sometimes, and sometimes I post snippets from my author page. I'm not telling you my author page because no.
But you can find it if you want to.
You can find it if you want to. Claire knows where it is.
And the book is going to be good. I can tell you that because I read the first couple chapters and then she edited so much and updated that I have to wait patiently before I get to read the smut. Me peeking my mic, yelling about smut at the end of the episode.
It's
well
the right
worth
place
it.
For it.
Worth the peak.
So, will you give us just a little bit about what the book is about?
Sure. So I like to call it my little 90s baby aesthetic project because it's based off of an Inuyasha Sailor Moon fanfic that I wrote in middle school. And then I added D&D wild magic to it. So, and our protag is just an anxious little magical girl from Midwest Ohio trying to find her way through this magical world. So, good luck. Good luck, because I gave her all of my anxieties.
Hell yeah. So find Shelby on the internet so that you can read her book when it comes out.
Yeah.
And
let's do this again.
Let's do this again sometime.
Date With Us is produced and co-hosted by Claire and Kanisha.
Claire does the editing, and the intro music Glimmer was composed for the show by Jason Duran.
Find us on Instagram and Blue Sky as Date With Us Podcast.
And don't forget to share, rate, or review the show.
Tell your crush about us.
We dare you!